Cindy, and I spend a lot of time traveling on the road, living out of my vehicle. I used to live in a van part-time as I drove from campground to campground, checking out the sites, visited a lot of national parks, and decided I wanted to get off the beaten path a little more and downsized at the beginning of this year to a Jeep Wrangler. And now I am trying to find things that are small and compact, lightweight for my Jeep that I can cook on. I have been looking for a portable fire pit because I consider it kind of a luxury item. I wanted it to not take up much space and not get in my way. Kevin recently picked up one that he saw online for his Jeep, and I told him, don't unbox it yet. I want to unbox it and do a review on it, because if I like it, I may get my own. Or steal his. Anyway, what I'm looking for is one that's lightweight, corrosion resistant, compact, and economically priced. So this one is called ActDoer. It's actually supposed to be a 17-inch fire pit, and let's check it out. Alright. So this is the bowl part, obviously, and there's a nice little bag in here. Wow, real nice. Looks like it has Velcro here and a handle. Some instructions. I have no idea what this is. Magical flame? Okay. I don't know if I'm even going to use that. Alright. Let's put it in the bag first, just to kind of get an idea of how small it will store. That's pretty small. Has a little bit of weight to it. Of course, you want it to have some weight because you want it to be sturdy. We'll find out if it is. Alright, I gotta move out of the sun, guys. So I have all the pieces laid out, and I have to be honest, I tried to start putting this together on video, and it was not easy. So I figured out, I think, how it goes together. Let me show you. Alright, it comes in, these parts here are the parts you want to start with. They open up, and this section here that has the bend in it, that's the bottom. So you want to have that facing down. And get all the pieces connected. They do come apart on you when you're trying to do this, so you want to kind of get them together and then connect them. Like this. Not sure I want to do this every time. It doesn't help that this table has slots in it, and I hope at least maybe I'm entertaining you guys. All right. I think that's right. Now, these little pieces, connect them to keep it sturdy. And I think you can reconfigure this a little bit because it looks like you could kind of move it around. We'll see. When you attach these pieces. So these pieces are what's going to hold the grill part of it. And it seems like they could go like this, where you're cooking off one side, or directly opposite each other. I'm going to put them directly opposite each other. I'm wondering if I have to put these on. Now, I know this came with instructions. I should probably be reading the instructions. But I think I need to put this on first. And it just fans out, and it looks like slips over these. Instructions. Alright, I did this wrong. Before I put these on, I have to put the little pit part on. Okay, so now that the pit part is on there, it feels a lot sturdier. And now those other pieces can go on. And these will keep that from coming off again. So, right now it's set up to where the grill would be to the side. Let's just go ahead and do that. These pieces here go on top of here. And then this opens up and can sit on here at whatever height you want it. I think it'll be better having them directly across from each other because that didn't feel very stable. So let's do that. So anytime I do a review on my channel, it's going to be an honest review. And if I don't like something, I'm going to say that. And I don't like how this sets up so far. But it is compact. Alright, so it's set up. There's a little flex right there. Wobbly, and now I'm going to actually try to carry it to the ground. Put this out of the way. We got some wind. Everything's wanting to blow. Okay. Okay, do you see that? That came undone. But, I mean, most likely, I don't think I would be carrying it once it's set up, but we'll see. It's on uneven ground, so let me get it set up nice and even here. So now I have it sitting pretty solid, and I'm going to try cooking on this, building a fire in it. We have a water hose right there. And a fire extinguisher in the garage, not too far away. But I'm not real confident right now. I'm going to start building a fire, and here's my concern. So it has this design in it. What's keeping the ashes and stuff from falling right through this? Anyway, let's set it up. I'm gonna start a fire. I always start with a little bit of paper, some kindling, and the log. So this might be a bigger fire than what this thing can handle. We will see. I've got a little kindling, a little paper. The logs were a little long to sit in the way I would have liked them, but they will burn down. It actually feels a little sturdier with the weight in it. All right, let me get it started. So the fire is going. I'm gonna start prepping some food because the whole purpose of a fire, in this case, is to cook on it. We'll see if this rack can handle the weight. I'm gonna be cooking in a cast iron skillet. So while the fire is burning down, I am going to prep some veggies and I'll share the recipe with you. I am making a chickpea vegan frittata. It's gonna have scallions, bell pepper, garlic, onion, mushrooms, and spinach, some spices. And then I'll make a mix with the chickpea flour. I have my veggies chopped and I'm just gonna start the batter now. I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of the chickpea flour, I think, and kind of eyeballing it, and 1.5 cups of vegetable broth. And I'm gonna add black pepper, salt. I like a lot of black pepper in mine. Paprika, oregano, onion powder, and a little bit of garlic powder. And then just mix it up. I think the fire is almost ready. It's been burning really well. The pit has actually been holding up. I need to lower this rack. It's going to be probably too far off the flame. Got the smoke in my eyes right now. I'm not seeing very much in the way of ashes underneath, so I'm glad to see that. All right, let me get a hot pad and lower that rack. So one thing I noticed, you can't just lift this up to move it because it bends. It's hinged in the middle. So I'm gonna have to do this carefully. I don't see a way to lock these hinges in place. It needs to have that because this is actually kind of dangerous. I'm still trying to get this off of here, and then I still got to put it in there, and it's very hot. I guess the key is thank you to my camera person throwing me a hot bath. The key, I guess, is to get it at the height you want it from the beginning, which I'm thinking about there. Ah, see? This is not gonna be easy. Don't want to burn myself. Or catch my pads on fire. Alright, so I've got it on there. Putting in all my veggies right inside the batter, except for the chopped onion and garlic, which I'm going to saute in the pan before I add all this to the pan. We restoked the fire. Might not should have done that. It will definitely get the skillet hot, which is what we're trying to do. The thing I noticed is that though that it's a 17-inch fire pit, your cooking space across here lengthwise is only about 13.5 inches. And I'm guessing, but I think your space on the rack itself widthwise is probably about 6 inches. I'm impressed though with how well the fire is doing within the pit. So it's handling that really, really well. So I like it for that reason. If you weren't going to cook on this, you just wouldn't attach these and you would be able to just use it as a fire pit. I have the onion and garlic simmering in the pan. The heat is perfect right now. Alright, we are ready to add the batter. The onion and garlic are nice and golden. Oh my gosh, this is too much. I'm used to cooking in a bigger pan. I didn't think it would be this full though. I don't want to make it too thick or it won't cook all the way through. Do I leave it at that? I'm going to add a little bit more and then stop. So I think probably I will half the recipe or make a 2/3 of the batter next time. I'm going to cover it and we'll see how it goes. I look like I'm crying. It's because of the smoke. I need to come around, get out of the smoke a little bit. I don't know how long this is going to take. We'll see. It's cooking nicely. We put a different lid on here that we remembered we had. That aluminum was sticking to the center a little bit. But yeah, not much longer. I think it'll be done. The fire's holding up. This might be a success. It's done. I am going to take it over the table and cut it. My concern is that it's going to be burned on the bottom while I was waiting for the center to cook. We'll find out. Oh, look at that. That's the bottom. It's a little dark, but it didn't stick, which is good. That looks really good. I will eat at least 2 pieces of that. It's perfect amount in this skillet for 2 people. And if you were serving it as a side dish, 4 people. So I am going to eat, let this cool down, and then give you my opinion on it. So that frittata cooked really well on this fire. I was very happy with it. If I had had the flame just a little lower, then it wouldn't have darkened so much on the bottom, and I think it would have cooked perfectly. But I'm really happy to see that I can cook a frittata in a cast iron skillet on this little pit. Will I be buying myself one? Well, first of all, assembling it was not easy first time around. I think it will be easier, of course, in the future if I were to keep one of these. I don't like the fact that you cannot adjust the height of this grill while it's cooking. Now, it seems to close well still. It's dirty, so I'm gonna get black stuff all over me. And it'll come apart just as easy. To me, the best thing about this pit is that it is a fire pit, a portable fire pit. And whether you're going to cook on it or not, it does collapse small and can be used in those situations where a fire pit isn't provided. It didn't seem to drop much onto the ground, which was nice. You know, coals and things. It's made out of stainless steel, and so it shouldn't rust. Only time will tell if there's corrosion issues or not. Price-wise, it was, I think it cost Kevin $28, and I don't know if that'll probably fluctuate a little bit because he did buy it on Amazon. Would I spend $28 on it? I don't think so. I don't think I would, but then again, I don't know. Maybe I won't find other fire pits out there like this. I'm still gonna shop around, but Kevin has it, and when we go together, if we want to use it, we will. And it did the job. And really, under $30 for a fire pit that does the job, that's compact, easy to store, lightweight. Yeah, if you don't, I can say that I would recommend it if that's okay for you. But I think there's more out there, and I'm going to keep shopping. Kevin did inform me that you can buy this as just the fire pit. It doesn't, you know, without these pieces here and the grill, grate or whatever you call it that goes across, for about $23. So, you know, for the difference in price, you might as well just get the grate and everything, I think. But yeah, so I told you I'd give you an honest review, and I have mixed feelings about it. However, as you saw, I was able to cook a meal on it, and I'm going to take this apart, stow it, and show you how it folds up one more time. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you feel like doing so. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. So if you guys know of a small, economical, compact, lightweight, little portable fire pit that you can recommend, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it.